Hello everyone, so today I would like to present business expansion through training and development. But before we start, let me introduce myself first. My name is Bagus Nurqolbi Nasrulloh. I'm from 1B BIKBP number 7. So let's get started. Okay, so the first is introduction. Aldi seeks to provide its customer with quality product at price that provide value for money. It wants efficient operation with its store staffed by people who are keen and competent. Aldi's success is known by fact that is expanding rapidly. It is opening new store and expecting sales growth that requires it to take on more staff. This means that it needs to combine good recruitment policies with robust selection process. So later we're going to talk about the first one is what is training, and the second one is what is the difference between on-the-job training and off-the-job training. And the third, we are going to talk about what are the similarity and differences between training and development. And the last, we are going to talk about what method is important to attract and train new staff. Okay, perhaps some of you already know what is meant by training, right? Okay, so training is the process of providing employees with the necessary knowledge and skills to perform their tasks and role competently. Training not only helps to increase business efficiency, but it can also make staff more motivated by increasing their job satisfactions. In other words, training is the process of teaching or developing skills, knowledge, or competential in individuals. Okay, now let's move to this slide. What is the difference between on-the-job training and off-the-job training? Okay, on-the-job training is training that takes place while employees are actually working. It means that skills can be gained while trainees are carrying out their jobs. And there are several methods of providing on-the-job training. So the first is coaching, and the second one is mentoring, and the third is job rotation, and the fourth is sitting next to Millie. It means like it is an on-the-job training where new employers learn from experiences colleagues by working alongside them. Now is off-the-job training. Off-the-job training is provided away from the immediate workplace. This might be a specialist training center or a college or at a company's own premises. And typically courses offered to employees by Aldi include the first, recruitment, interviewing, and selection. And the second, employment law, influencing skills, performance review. And the five, Aldi management system, how to develop and performance manage people. Okay, why both of them are used by Aldi? Because on-the-job training has many benefits, like it will be directly learned by doing real tasks. Moreover, by using both training method, it will help coworkers become skills and confidence, not only improve their current performance but also prepare them for bigger roles in the future. So that's the first thing. Okay, now let's move to these slides. What is the similarities and differences and which one is most important? Okay, so for similarities, here there are 3 points. So the first is both training and development aim to improve employee performance and enhance organizational effectiveness. And the second is both involve learning and growth, whether through formal or interaction or experiential development. And then the third, both are essential for employees to get new skills, knowledge, and competences. Now for the differences, the training, the first is focused on specific skills or knowledge gaps, and the second typically involve formal interactions such as classroom, training, or online course. And the third designed to address immediate performance needs or compliance requirements. And the fourth often has specific learning objective or outcomes. And for development, the first is focused on long-term growth and career advancement. And the second involve experiential learning, mentoring, coaching, and self-direct learnings. And the third aims to enhance overall performance, leadership, and career potential. And the fourth often involve a more holistic approach, considering individuals' strengths, weaknesses, and aspirations. In my opinion, the most important is training. Why? Because we are really working in the real situations, right? And it will be helpful later. Okay, now we move to this slide. How does Aldi track and train new staff, and which method is most important? I think both of them are important, right? Because they serve different purpose. One for immediate needs and the others for long-term growth. But based on my study case, I believe that on-the-job training is a priority due to companies' rapid expansion and high demand for workforce. Following that, the focus can shift to development and workforce plannings, right? Okay, so now we are in the last slides, which is conclusion. Okay, so the first is, in other words, training is the process of teaching or developing skill, knowledge, or competencies in individuals, right? And then the second, training and developments are both crucial for employee growth and organizational success, but they serve different purpose. Training focuses on specific skills and immediate needs, while development fosters long-term growth and career advancement. Okay, and the third, Aldi provides both type of training and support its expansion and equip employee with the required skills. And then the fourth, based on the case study, I believe on-the-job training is a priority due to companies' rapid expansion and high demands for workforce. Following that, we can focus shift to development and workforce planning. So guys, I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching and see you in the next time.